Introducing first, representing Obsidian, Prince Abdul Hakim. His opponent, being accompanied to the ring by the Psycho Circus, Eli Driftwood.
My name is Kyle McClure, and I'm being joined tonight by Brian Spencer. To kick off tonight, we have Prince Abdul Hakim in the ring against the Psycho Circus leader, Eli Driftwood.
This is a very interesting match, seeing Obsidian having to deal with the Psycho Circus. And you know, we're coming from RetroSlam tonight, Kyle. Obsidian has a busy night. As you can tell, no one is out here with Abdul Hakim.
Absolutely. They got a busy night all around. We got Ray Adams. He's going to be in the main event against none other than Father Time and the ECW legend that is Rhino.
Who is also our Michigan State heavyweight champion and is defending that title against those two tonight. But now, Driftwood, huge belly-to-back suplex.
Here's the cover. Only a 2 count by referee Amy.
Then Obsidian member Chaos is challenging Tenchi for the Michigan State women's title. Obsidian has the chance to go here with almost all of the gold tonight, Kyle.
They absolutely do. Then we got Big Dom and Machine Gun Bishop in the 4-way ladder match for the Michigan State Tag Team Championship.
That's right. You may see those tag titles hanging over the ring ominously right now. But Abdul Hakim is looking pretty good against Eli Driftwood to start off this bout.
He sure is. Eli Driftwood, he's been on a run. He's got his members of the Psycho Circus. And they, what are they throwing? It looks like they're throwing something out into the crowd there.
Well, they were handing out clown noses, if you can believe that. Here we got a cover here, and only 2 on the veteran Eli Driftwood.
I don't know if I want a clown nose, especially from the Psycho Circus.
That's why I got out of there as quick as I could. You got a scary clown, you got a guy with antlers, and you got a guy who thinks he's a dog. Huge clothesline taking down Driftwood.
Prince Abdul trying to get this crowd and flip behind him. Here's the cover on Eli.
And Abdul going for the quick covers. Very good sound technique by Abdul Hakim.
He's got this ground and pound. I think that's a good strategy. He's got the bigger guy down on the mat, and now he's laying in shots.
Not only that, you have to keep Eli Driftwood off his game, because if he gets into your mind, that's half the battle. Right? Wait a minute.
Is that the Beast?
The Beast is in the ring now.
I thought we've seen it. Oh, look at this.
Here comes the clown.
These are the elements. These are the elements you deal with when you have to wrestle the Psycho Circus.
And again, Obsidian's so busy. Wait a minute, we're going for the last dance.
What a
And it
clothesline.
connects. We've got a cover.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Eli Driftwood.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Eli Driftwood. And second special guest referee tonight, Rico. Introducing our first combatant in the Junior Grapplers Gauntlet, Daniel Flint. The first opponent in this Junior Grapplers Gauntlet, Lynn Black.
We are here with a Junior Grappler Gauntlet match. We are starting with Daniel Flynn up against Owasso's own Lynn Black.
And a big night for Lynn Black in her own hometown last night, Kyle.
Absolutely. We were in Owasso High School. She's a student at Owasso Middle School, and she was able to pull out a huge win on her home court.
Now she's not faring too well with Daniel Flint. And you know, these junior grapplers come out of Camp Justice at Pure Pro Wrestling's training camp in Goodrich, Michigan. Go to pureprowrestling.net if you want to find out when the next season of Junior Grapplers takes place.
Absolutely. Lynn Black with a nice standing switch there. Look at the technique. Those are the techniques you will learn when you're at Camp Justice.
Beautiful maneuver there by Lynn. We've got a pin. Already almost had an early elimination.
We have so much action, I forgot we got a special guest referee in there.
That's right. We have one on the inside, which is Penny P, and one on the outside, which is Iso Rico, here to watch and make sure these junior grapplers don't cheat, I guess you would say.
Don't cheat, don't steal.
Yeah, don't lie.
Yeah,
They're kids after all, right?
Yeah, we can't have them lying. They're only kids.
They're kids, but they're tough as nails, and they're some of the hardest workers that come through Camp Justice, folks, let me tell you.
Lynn Black with that solid side headlock right now. Really wearing down Daniel Flynn, and now going with that wrist lock.
And this is what they learn at Camp Justice. They learn the science. They learn the art. They learn how important it is to properly apply these holds, not just in some backyard where anyone can get hurt. They learn these from trained professionals from around the world.
Absolutely. Here we go. Lynn with a big mat return.
Beautiful takedown there. Now look, Lynn Black showing some amateur wrestling. Maybe she'll get into that in high school as well, Kyle.
You know, Michigan, they have really been on the forefront of women's wrestling. We have the MHSAA Women's Championship. It takes place at Ford Field every March, right beside the net. They have about 30 mats that they run at one time, and you get to see some of the best Michigan has to offer.
Now, Daniel Flint might be letting the temper get the best of him as he shoved referee Penny P out of the way and now attacking Lynn Black in the corner.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't be shoving Penny P. She's a former Michigan State Women's Champion in there.
She has held her own with not just women, but the men of pure pro wrestling as well, as we've seen in multiple tag matches. Lynn Black catches her, a show of strength by Lynn Black and a backbreaker.
Oh, she might have more in store, maybe more than just one. Oh, there's a forward slam with that one, and the cover.
Strongest slam, here's the cover.
Only a 2 count.
Wow, Daniel Flint showing some heart here.
Absolutely. You know, these are the first 2 contestants in a gauntlet match. So you know this is going to be a longer match.
Kyle, I almost forgot about that, honestly. That is a great point. These 2 are going to have to finish each other pretty quickly, or they're going to be really tired for the rest of these combatants.
Absolutely. A little ripcord lariat there.
They've got to cover 2, and that's it for Lynn Black.
That is it. Lynn Black has been eliminated.
Our next contestant, Atomic Abel O'Brien.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've seen Atomic Abel before, but this kid is electric. Not only does he have the mullet, not only does he come to the ring in a kilt, we got the Dropkick Murphys bringing this kid to the ring. I don't know if I got that kind of royalties in me. Atomic Abel coming to the ring, running around. This is one of the most electrifying athletes we have on this roster right now.
Just remember, folks, if you want your little one to partake in these matches like this, visit pureprowrestling.net to find out for the next season of Camp Justice's Junior Grapplers program.
There we go. Penny P calling for the second bell. Here we go. Atomic Abel, he's going to be in there against Daniel Flint now. Atomic Abel's really trying to get this crowd fired up in Flint. Oh, this kid's got me fired up, Brian. There's no doubt about that. He has got me electric over here.
Absolutely. How can you not be electric coming out to the Dropkick Murphys there, Kyle?
Oh.
I mean, Kyle, you seem Irish. McClure, the last name, right?
Yeah, that's why I perfected the Irish whip.
There we go. Now look at this. Daniel Flint showing some attitude, but Atomic Abel is meeting him, short stature and all.
He is. Now we saw that Lynn Black was working on that wrist earlier, and now I think Atomic Abel, I think he was in the back, and I think he saw that, and now he wants to go right after that same body part.
That is great scouting and great studying by our junior grapplers. I really hope they apply themselves in school like that too.
Absolutely. We need these kids to be great on the mat, in between the ropes, and in the classroom.
And I think people don't understand is that is what Camp Justice not only teaches you what to do in the ring, but it gives you the confidence and the social skills, and it teaches you how to live a better life outside of it as well.
Well, Daniel Flint's trying to teach Atomic Abel a lesson right now, and Atomic Abel's not having any of it.
Oh, Atomic Abel with a stunner! Folded him in half, look at this!
Here's the cover. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you this kid was electric. I told you he was the most entertaining guy we have on this roster right now.
Our next combatant, Preppy Preston Alexander.
Oh, Brian, I'm excited for this one. I don't know if you know this. Preston Alexander, he has been going around over the last few weeks. He's been trying to teach everybody what it takes to be popular.
Well, not only that, I wanted you to take a look at that shirt right there. It says Pure Pro Preston.
I don't know if did he infringe on our own trademark?
I'm not sure. I don't know if he's making money off it, but what confidence in a young man like this?
I don't know, but let's go. Atomic Abel, let's take it to this guy. Let's take it to the popular kid. Let's show him what the Scotsman, let's show him what the Irishmen are made of.
That's right. I know Hannah Henderson calls herself tiny but mighty, but Atomic Abel is the same, and now he's getting this Flint crowd riled up. Oh! Now that's an old schoolyard bully technique.
Just stepped right on his toes.
If you're just now walking in, welcome to our Junior Grapplers Exhibition Gauntlet match. If you're enjoying what you're seeing tonight, the Junior Grapplers, our next summer season starts shortly. Sign up at PureProWrestling.net.
You just heard it from the voice of God, ladies and gentlemen. You can sign up for Camp Justice at PureProWrestling.net. You can live your dreams each and every week.
Oh, and you can also run into the turnbuckle like poor Atomic Abel did. I don't know if that knocked him out.
Oh, Preston's just laying in the elbows now on Atomic Abel.
And Atomic Abel O'Brien is just dead weight. I think your Irish brethren might be falling here, Kyle.
Oh, I might need to go out there and start managing.
Hold it. Here comes Atomic Abel again.
Come on, Abel, show him what you got. Oh,
Springboard elbow, look at that.
I told you, ladies and gentlemen, kid is electric. Take a curtain call.
2 in a row.
Take a curtain call,
Hey,
son.
we're in a hockey arena. Let's make it a hat trick. Oh, yeah.
895 is not too far away, son.
Oh, but Abel goes right back into that turnbuckle as Preston shows off his athletic skills. Wait a minute. Setting up for blunt force trauma.
1, 2, 3. Atomic Abel's eliminated.
Atomic Abel O'Brien has been eliminated.
You hear it, folks.
Your next contestant, the Nightmare.
You hear it, folks. This crowd in Flint is not happy with Pretty Preston right now. A little background. We saw this last night in Owasso. We saw Pretty Preston. He was calling out the Nightmare, but the Nightmare said, Preston, you better sleep good tonight because tomorrow night you're going to have a nightmare.
If you don't know me by now, my name is Preston Alexander. And since this place is so trashy and I'm so classy, we might as well just end this match right now and just declare me the winner. So, bye.
Wait,
Let me have fun. Bye.
something just ran past me. It's the Nightmare.
Bye.
We told you, ladies and gentlemen, Preston, he was talking bad about the Nightmare, and now the Nightmare's got nothing to do with it. Here we go. They're going back and forth. The Nightmare got a little bit of a bulldog in. Oh, big bulldog by the Nightmare. Preston doesn't know what hit him. Nightmare came in like a ball of fire, and here he goes. He's set up for a second one. Oh, a second bulldog. A second bulldog by the Nightmare. And that is it. Pretty Preston Alexander has been eliminated.
Alexander has been eliminated.
The
Our
Nightmare.
next contestant is the Page Master.
The Nightmare tried to warn Preston Alexander. He tried to warn him that he was going to have a nightmare tonight, and looking at what just happened, I think he did just have a nightmare. I absolutely do. Nightmare's really got to refocus now. He just had a huge adrenaline dump, but you can't overlook the Page Master. The Page Master, he's decided to come to the ring. No entrance music. He wants to focus. He wants to focus and read his book, because that is where all of his knowledge comes from. Oh, he's still got his book. Page Master in the ring. Looks like Penny P. Penny P, she's not one to normally stand in the way between kids and books. Oh, the Page Master, he poked him in the eye. Page Master poked him in the eye. Page Master picks up the Nightmare, backs him into the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you just joining us, this
Page Master's laying in the shots on Nightmare right now.
If you'd like to win Streets 5 to 17, or like to learn how to become a professional wrestler,
Pagemaster throws Nightmare down to the ground. Went for a quick cover, but he wasn't sure. Oh, he might want to go for another cover. Okay. Covers the hooks the leg. Pagemaster, only a 2 count. Nightmare able to kick out. Nightmare comes up. Oh, he's got a rear naked. Nightmare's got a rear naked choke on the Pagemaster. Oh, Pagemaster hit him low. Here's the cover. 2, 3.
The Nightmare has been eliminated.
Nightmare has been eliminated from this match. This junior grappler gauntlet match continues. Now we got the Pagemaster. He's going to be in there against the Green King. We were talking about it a little bit earlier with Atomic Abel, but I don't know, the Green King, he might have precedent over Atomic Abel. He is a king.
I'd also like to say it's impressive that the Pagemaster kept their glasses on the entire time during that match.
Oh, that's impressive. I didn't notice. That's a good catch by you, Brian. The Green King taking his time. Oh, there he is.
And if you're looking and wants to be a junior grappler, visit PureProWrestling.net.
Here we go.
Let's hear it for our junior grapplers showcasing their talents they've learned in front of this big crowd tonight.
Penny Piece just trying to get everybody situated. Here we go. Now we're going. We got the Green King in there against the Pagemaker. I bet you paid for this one. This one's going to be a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, Pagemaker stepped right on the foot of the Green King.
Nice collar and elbow tie-up to start off, huh, Kyle?
Oh, it was. And then Pagemaker stepped right on the foot. That's twice now Pagemaker stepped on the foot of their opponent.
Look at this, the Green King's getting him going. Oh, wait a minute.
Ah, the Pagemaker cuts him off, throws Green King right into the corner.
You know, the Pagemaster, for somebody who doesn't look at it, it's kind of a bully in there, don't you think?
Yeah, you don't see that very often. You don't see the book type as like bullies very often. Typically that goes the other way around. You got the Green King. He's all tied up in those ropes right now. Coming off.
Those junior grapplers, ladies and gentlemen.
Green King with the double axe handle off the top.
The Pagemaster has been eliminated.
Pagemaster's been eliminated.
Mad Max.
Green King's going to be in there against none other than Mad Max. Mad Max making their way to the ring right now. I don't know. This might be, Green King might be a little outmatched right now. There might be a huge
yes, the good
size
news
difference.
is the Green King is at least fresh.
Oh no, Mad Max is fresh. She's coming right off the back. Green King already wrestled. Not only that, look at the size difference. Look at the size of Mad Max versus Green King right now.
We learned anything. Nice go behind by the Green King.
Oh, the bear hug. She hit her with the bear hug. Oh, going for another hug. That's a tap out. She just tapped out. Green King has been eliminated.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Green King has been eliminated. Our next combatant, the Assassinator.
Mad Max showed she used that bigger advantage, and she took out the Green King with that bear hug. The Assassinator, she's looking at the Green King. The Green King might have really been hurt after that bear hug.
I'm a little concerned for Green King, but at least he's walking out on his own power, Kyle.
Well, I think Isariko's got, oh, nope, there he goes. Now he's going off on his own power. The Sass Master's going to be in there against Mad Max now. Oh, now she's got a bear hug of her own. Oh, the Assassinator just got a... I believe that was an elimination. Mad Max. Mad Max was eliminated.
Our final combatant in the Junior Grapplers Gauntlet, Claudia.
Ladies and gentlemen, this action's happening so fast, we're having a hard time keeping up with it ourselves. This is the action that you pay for when you get a Pure Pro Wrestling ticket. You can go to PureProWrestling.net. You can purchase your tickets for all upcoming shows. If you want to follow the action, you can do so at PPW Power. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
By world-class wrestling talent to hopefully one day be in a junior grapplers gauntlet of their own. PureProWrestling.net.
You heard it from the voice of God. You can purchase your tickets at ppwpower.net. We have Claudia in there against the Assassinator.
And it appears that Claudia is an Obsidian fan.
There we go. Claudia, she's got the Assassinator backed up into the corner right now.
That's
Penny P's got a count going.
To make that clear, that's the Assassinator, no A.
Yep, Assassinator. Big S, hard S.
Here comes Claudia, channeling the power of Obsidian as the shirt she's wearing in the ring tonight with a huge stinger splash in the corner.
Oh, don't tell me we're going to have Obsidian on the junior grapplers now. I got to deal with them enough on the main roster.
Mike, did you see what she was whipping her with her ponytail?
Oh, she whipped her with her ponytail? I looked away. That's a good catch by you, Brian. Oh, here comes the bear hug. The Assassinator, she's going for that same bear hug she just got the tap out on.
Remember, these are the last two, Kyle. Whoever wins this match wins this gauntlet for the junior grapplers.
Oh, she got the kick to the midsection.
Face buster.
Big face buster by Claudia. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. We got
a winner.
Here's your winner, the junior grapplers gauntlet, Claudia. It's time for the Retro Rumble. Introducing the contestants, Mr. Party, Preston Riker. And the rest of the contestants, Eddie Dillon, the Iceman, Elliot Lumen, Phil Ingram, Runaway, Marley Rain, Cole Deo, Mountain Man, Drew Black, the Psycho Circus, Lachlan Monroe, Superstar Jackson Levine, Colin James, the Absolute Fact Trevor Hunt, Avery Marshall, the A-plus player, Drew Breeze.
Let's go over there. I can't see anything. There's a light right in my face.
And Mr. Owasso, Casey Lambert.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are off with the Retro Slam Rumble. We have half the roster of PPW in the ring right now. You gotta think, whoever's able to walk away with the win tonight, you gotta think management's looking at them as a possible title shot for them in the future.
Every single one of these people you see in this ring have gone through the Future Contenders program at Pure Pro Wrestling. PureProWrestling.net. If you want to be somebody that is in this ring someday, well, okay, I stand corrected because there's a gentleman in there named Kevin who actually won a super fan raffle to participate in this match.
See, that's why you need to go to live events, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you need to purchase your tickets at PureProWrestling.net. If you follow us on social media at PPW Power, you can see these great opportunities, and maybe you yourself could end up in the middle of this ring.
Arms and legs are flying everywhere, but I see it looks like the Psycho Circus has been eliminated, as well as Trevor Stroud, and now it looks like somebody else went over. I can't tell who that was.
I can't tell, but what I can tell, Mr. Wasso, he just laid out Brother Averill in the corner.
And the Iceman, Elliot Lumen, he's wrestling all this in a trench coat, too.
I don't know if I would have gone with trench coat for tonight. Trench coat would not have been my number one choice for attire in a battle royal. Colin James in the corner. We got Drew Black in the ring. Eddie Dillon.
Yes, that's Mountain Man Drew Black hammering somebody in the ring there. Brother Averill is still in there from the Psycho Circus. I've just seen that. Inspirational Colin James in there as well, working on Elliot Lumen on a double team with the Mountain Man Drew Black.
The runaway Marley Rain's over in the corner. I just saw her. She's fighting with the blue hair.
Marley Rain, the only woman Lethal Lady of Wrestling participating in this match.
Oh.
And everybody teams up to eliminate the Mountain Man, Drew Black.
Well, it looks like Iceman might be following him right behind.
Preston Riker eliminated just before that. There are bodies flying left and right here. We've got Casey Lambert out here now.
Well, you gotta think.
He's gonna power somebody up and down.
You gotta think being a multi-time Guinness World Record holder, that's gonna come into, that's gotta be an advantage coming into a battle royal like this.
Somebody fly over on the other side. Casey Lambert eliminates his man. Colin James was about to eliminate his opponent, but now Lambert over.
Now Casey Lambert just got hit in the midsection. Now he's trading shots on the ropes.
We have Mr. Owasso, Casey Lambert. We have the inspirational Colin James. We have the Iceman, Elliot Lumen. We have Brother Averill from the Psycho Circus and Runaway
Marley Rain.
Marley Rain still in the match, but
was in the match.
Colin James made that a short night. We're down to our final four already. Colin James, Brother Averill, the Iceman, Elliot Loomis, and Casey Lambert.
Absolutely. This action's happened so fast, we can't even keep up with it over here right now.
We're down to 2-on-2 now. Brother Averill could win this for the Psycho Circus.
Oh, Casey Lambert.
For the Psycho
He's
Circus.
got Brother Averill up and Brother Averill down.
That straight. There goes Colin James. Oh, Colin James almost out there.
Oh,
no.
Iceman. He hit a big double boot to the
Colin James
midsection.
is still hanging on. Double sliding drop kick, and that eliminates. So we're down to our final two, Kyle.
We sure are. It's going to be Mr. Owasso, Casey Lambert in there against the Iceman, Elliot Lumen. The winner of this match, you got to think management's looking at him.
Absolutely. They've got to be in line for a future shot. That's why they're called the future contenders.
Absolutely. We saw Mr. Owasso last night in his hometown. This isn't his hometown here tonight. This is Flint tonight.
We're not too far from Owasso, though. A lot of that crowd probably came over last minute.
Absolutely. Here we go.
For an
Casey
O-bomb?
Lambert he's setting up for the O-bomb.
And down.
Here we go.
Obsidian talks about O's up. That was O's down right there. Hold it. Wait a minute.
Wait. Oh.
The strength of Casey Lambert kept him in the ring, and he grabbed Lumen. Look at this. He's out. We got a winner.
We got a winner. Your winner's going to be none other than Mr. Owasso, Casey Lambert.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the Retro Rumble, Mr. Owasso.